What's up, y'all? So I decided to make a video about dating broke people. Now, we all know that most people are like, they prefer to date someone within their economic range. And to see people who are broke or like struggling as like people who are like couch potatoes and like bums, like when in reality, like we all start somewhere and we all have a story. Like we all hear celebrities talking about how like they were homeless or like they slept in their car. I try not to judge people like now that I'm older and stuff. You have a steady income and you may meet someone who like you really falling for them, but then you find out that like they broke. You ain't gotta jump into nothing. First of all, take everything you do slow. Like, if you really like this person, you know what I'm saying, but they just so happen to not be doing what you do, like on the same level as you success wise. But they're actually like showing that they don't plan on being in that position for long, and it's different. But if they're just sitting around, like it seems like they don't really have any ambition, not many goals, like they just chilling, then okay, of course, deuces, like cut that loose. You don't need that, you know? Like these days, like people don't even see like going out to eat as a date anymore because it's just been so overdone. When in reality, a date is what you make it. You don't have to go spend no money for a date. Like it's like the whole point of the first date, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, it's like one-on-one, getting to know each other, feeling each other out. So if you do like each other and you do plan on seeing each other again, you can pretty much have a better idea of what the second date should be. Trying to think, okay, what this person gonna like. Oh, I know, let's try wine tasting and then mess around and get there and that person doesn't drink. So if you wanna invite somebody over that you met on Tinder and y'all been vibing, y'all been texting for like days at a time, and y'all decided to meet for the first time, and like one of y'all wants to go to the other person's house and just lay up and like watch Netflix like all night and get to know each other, why not? First date, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to sleep with them, but you want to. Free country, do what you want to do. But yeah, and then like y'all can keep doing that. Honestly, like there are no rules. Do what you feel is right, you know? I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. Like I am definitely like, I have been in the LA hustle, the LA grind, and y'all, I think I talk about that in every video that I make. I don't wish the LA struggle on nobody, honestly. And it's kind of crazy because not everybody realizes like the LA grind, the hustle, you know what I'm saying? You hear about it, you know, like celebrities always talk about the things they went through to get to where they at. But you just don't know until you're going through it. It really ain't for the weak. You have to know that you out here for the right reasons. That's gonna be what gets you through all the bullshit. At the end of the day, if you just feel like you've come too far in your career or in your life, you know what I'm saying, where you just don't want to deal with someone who is not financially stable or who can't, who can't keep up with you financially, that's fine. At least respect that person. You just feel like, okay, this person is like they're in a hard place right now, and like I know that like they on the grind and they're not gonna be there forever, but I just can't be a part of that at this point in their life. Then that's fine. But as far as being like that person broke, next, girl, I can humble you sometimes, you know. We all have a story, you know what I'm saying? And if we don't, we should. Like, I personally feel like my soulmate or who I'm meant to be with is someone that's definitely seasoned in life, that's been through some things, that's been through the good and the bad. I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people who kind of like have an easy life with things handed to them and don't know what it's like to be broke, or there's a certain type of wisdom to people who've been exposed to like, like the struggle and like stuff like that, because there's definitely some bravery to that, you know. But like I said, there's two different types of broke people. There's people who out here like grinding, trying to get somewhere, as opposed to like someone who just don't give a fuck, like just on the couch, don't care. Like those are two different types of broke. So we ain't talking about the couch person who don't care. We talking about the one that's like starting from the bottom. We just kind of have to remind ourselves that we've all been at low places in our lives, you know, and but I do understand though, for me personally, I didn't want to and don't want to date right now because I feel like I'm not in the place to. I'm not trying to like be thinking about nobody while I'm out here trying to get what I'm trying to get. I'm not trying to be slowed down no kind of way. So it's like, yeah, like you want people to like you for you, but it's also like a confidence thing too. You don't want to walk around and you know what I'm saying, like you in a relationship with somebody who's doing well in their life and you're not. And yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, you get in there, but you still in your low point. And so like they have to pay for everything and shit like that. And so it's like, it's an insecurity thing, you know, and it's just like, that's not a good feeling. I've been on dates with people who are like in the scene, quote unquote, like in the LA scene. A lot of those people, like they kind of like was not exposed to like the grind and the struggle. A lot of times, like they don't even realize that there's another side. So that's something that I've had to deal with dating, even making friends too. But like just solely talking about dating, like they just automatically assume like just because I may be attractive or like I may like seem a certain way. Oh well, like how come I haven't seen you? You know what I'm saying, in the scene, like were you at Cardi B's party in Vegas? Like no, I've been here broke. Thank you for the compliment. I be getting mad sometimes. It's like I really gotta sit here and explain to you how this shit work. Like you really had no idea if there's people who be homeless, sleeping in their car for months at a time, like can't pay their rent. Like you really like, did you think that was a myth? Like people still go through that. So that was something that frustrated me dating. You know, like you know what I'm saying? Like, just so happens, like, the dates I've been on and out here have been with, like, people with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say celebrities, but, like, models and, like, people who do commercials and stuff, like, you know, that be within, like, you know, that be in the same room with celebrities, I guess. But, I mean, shit, it ain't me. I've always been, like, that person to always have everything. Like, in college, I always was making money. I had scholarships, like, you know, of course in high school too, like I always had money and stuff in the car before most people and stuff like that. So I was never like on no broke stuff, but God definitely puts you through things to mold you and shape you into the person that he wants you to be. And I definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like I am a different person than who I was in 2018, completely.